So let's talk about how to put yourself into a positive mindset. Here are the things that I do when I find myself getting negative and how I push myself back into thinking positively. Running a cold email campaign is one of the easiest ways, one of the most straightforward ways I've found to get new clients. We've used it to match with most of the Fortune 500 for our agency clients and a lot of billion-dollar brands we've been able to sell. We've generated millions of dollars of revenue just from cold email. The problem is if you've tried cold email, it's not as straightforward and as easy as it looks. But luckily, we have put together the cold email optimization checklist, and you can have it for free. What this is the internal tool we use to optimize our cold email campaigns. This checklist will teach you or your team when to rewrite the subject line, when to rewrite the body of the email, what to put in the body of the email, how to check the email to make sure there's no errors before the send goes out. All of that in a very straightforward checklist, and you can have it for free. To get it, go over to experiment27.com/checklist, and you can have that download. Again, the URL is experiment27.com/checklist. Let's talk about how to put yourself in a positive mindset. First of all, what is a positive mindset? That means that you've got a general sense of optimism. You think that things are going to go your way. And the opposite of that would be a negative mindset, which is thinking that you're going to be defeated, thinking that things aren't going to go your way. And it's a real trap. It's something that I get stuck in from time to time, thinking that I'm bad at what I do, thinking that I'm the least qualified when I might be the most qualified person. The first thing that I like to think about is if you're in a negative mindset and you want to put yourself in a positive mindset, you need a win. Especially in sales, I'll get bummed out when I haven't sold anything in a while. So if I'm watching, and even if I see the leads coming in and people engaging with our content or people engaging with our cold email campaigns, opening the emails, replying to the emails, even if I see that, I will be in a negative mindset until we make sales. So the way that I get over it is I need a win. And the way to get a win is to work more, meaning you need to do something that will make you some money right away. If you're extremely honest with yourself, at least if I'm extremely honest with myself, my positive and negative attitudes are almost entirely tied to whether or not I'm making money. And that's that. There's family, there's emotional stuff. But for the context of this business channel, let's talk business. And I found that when I'm making money, I'm more positive. When I haven't sold in a while, I'm more negative. So how do we get a sale? How do we get you a sale as quick as possible? There are 3 things that I like to do to put myself in a positive mindset. Number 1, send cold emails or regular emails or anything. You could see in the Hustlecation video, that was a similar process that I follow when I'm trying to get into a positive mindset. I will think about what can I do to make money today, and then I'll do it. And that usually turns into sending cold emails to people that are good targets for my service and trying to get them to buy. It could also be looking at my email inbox and trying to see who I haven't followed up with in a while and then following up just with a quick message. Usually I'll say something like, hey, I'm sure you're busy, wanted to make sure this didn't get buried. Or I'll say, hey, how are we looking on this? Or I might even say, hey, I have your word that we're starting on Friday, right? Something to keep the ball moving forward so that we can start seeing the bank account balance go up and thus the positive mindset go up. And I'll do this across all channels. I'll look at my Instagram and see, are there any business contacts that have messaged me that I can follow up with? I'll look at my LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is filled with messages. I barely ever go on there except when I'm trying to sell things. So I'm replying and I'm looking at the channels there. I'll look at my email inbox. All of us have all sorts of random deals that are coming at us. Usually I'll just delete these emails, but when I need to sell, I'll go in there and answer some emails to try to keep things moving forward. Or like we talk about on this channel all the time, cold emails to get new people in the funnel. By the way, if you want more info on how to send cold emails, check out our cold email optimization checklist. I'll link down below. It goes through exactly what to look for in your cold email campaigns to know if you're doing a good job or a bad job. By the way, stay to the end to learn the secret I found where even if money doesn't please you anymore, you can still put yourself in a positive mindset. And if the emails don't work, or if you sent 100 emails and you're bored and you really want to make money, make some cold calls, either by walking into local businesses cold and talking to the owner, or just calling companies up. I used to do this for 8 hours a day when I was in New York City, just calling local businesses, and they will buy. If you call enough businesses in one day, you'll make some cash, and then you'll start getting into a positive mindset. And usually all that I need is just a little bit of positive feedback. I don't even need the cash as much as getting on a cold call and having them react positively to my offer. That's usually enough. And sending emails and making cold calls are very easy ways to get yourself in a positive mindset. I know if you're in a negative mindset, it's hard to work. And what I've found to get over that is drink some coffee and push through it. That's all you really got to do. Know that on the other end of a negative mindset is the positive mindset that you're looking for. And it's going to be work to get there. But once you build momentum in the other direction, so once you build positive momentum, it becomes easier and easier to do the positive things to the point where it becomes so easy to do the positive things that you might even want to start doing negative things and can't even find the strength to do it. If you don't want to do sales stuff and you're trying to get into a positive mindset, I found that making things works. My second career is art. So if I write a script, or if I work on casting actors, or if I try to design an installation or some paintings, I'll do some paintings, or produce something, or even make YouTube videos like this. Anything that you can do where you're creating something at the end of the day that you have and you can look at and be like, this is amazing. Recording a song. That's always a good way to put yourself in a positive mindset. Not the most monetarily interesting. And if you're on this YouTube channel, I assume you want to make more money online. So I would do the first two. Just try to make cash to put yourself in a positive mindset. And then when you're working on the top level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the self-actualization level, where money doesn't please you anymore, then you can start creating something to put yourself back in a positive mindset. By the way, if you want the system that we're covering in this video as a free checklist, grab the link in the description. You can have a PDF of everything we talked about. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Alex Berman. Leave a comment down below. How do you put yourself in a positive mindset? I would love to know. Like this video to encourage this type of content and subscribe for more videos like this. We do videos 3 times a week all about business, mindset, motivation, entrepreneurship, and how to live your best life. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.